Last October, China ended its one-child policy, taking into consideration the demographic disaster it has come to face over the course of the 35 years since the policy was imposed. A policy which drove most families to choose to have sons instead of daughters. For the past 20 years, Armenia is also on the road to a similar demographic disaster. The selective abortion of female fetuses is most common in areas where cultures value male children over female, which is also Armenia's reality. According to United Nations Population Fund, Armenia's birth ratio of boys versus girls stands at the third highest in the world, leaving behind countries notorious for their preference of male children like India and Pakistan. The scientifically established norm is 100 to 106 boys to every 100 girls. Ratios different to this are considered indicators of gender selectiveness. Armenia's 2015 birth ratio is 113 boys to 100 girls. To paraphrase, in 2015, 7 to 11 of every 100 pregnancies were terminated after it was established that the child is female. To paraphrase again, almost 1 in every 10 pregnancies was terminated based on gender. And to paraphrase again, the parents of 1 out of every 5 to 7 girls chose not to have her. With no policy in place to regulate the situation, at this rate, by 2060, 93,000 girls will be inseminated but not born. According to a 2011 census, there were already 39,000 more boys in Armenia under the age of 15 than they were girls. And what happened in China after 35 years of choosing sons over daughters? There is now a population of 30 million bachelors who cannot find brides, called the broken branches, for being the biological dead ends of their families. If you were to consider the Chinese experience and make predictions taking into consideration Armenia's already shrinking population, a disputable 3 million according to a 2011 census, where last year alone birth rates dropped 2.8%, death and suicide rates came up 0.4% and 3.3% respectively, the number of permanent residents decreased by 0.4%, and that is by 12,000 people. Add to this the widespread gender-selective abortions, and you'll probably find that broken branches might be too soft of a term to describe the demographic disaster that is in the making.